Okay, so on this one, square root of 64p to the 26th. What are we going to do there? Well, we square root the number. Square root of 64 is going to be 8. If you're rusty, you just use your calculator. 8 times 8, 64. And then what do we do with the power? Well, we cut it in half. Now, I want to help you with that. I want to give you a reason why. Why is that the case? Well, remember what a square root does. Let's go back to what is a square root? What's the square root of 9? It's 3. And why? Because 3 times 3 is 9, right? Okay, so with that same thinking, what do you think like square root of m to the 10th is going to be? Well, do you realize it's going to be m to the 5th? Why? Because m to the 5th times m to the 5th is m to the 10th. Remember powers add? When you multiply same letters, the powers, the 5 and the 5 add, don't they? M to the 5th times m to the 5th is m to the 10th. Therefore, the square root of m to the 10th is m to the 5th. Because remember what square roots ask you for. They say what number, what thing times itself will be m to the 10th. Or what thing times itself, 3 times 3 will be 9, right? So in other words, the rule is you square root the number and you cut the power in half, don't you? Why? Because that's exactly what square roots ask for. What times itself is this thing? What times itself letter-wise, power-wise is this thing? So what's the next one going to be then? We're going to have square root of 100, that's 10, right? What times itself is 110? 10 times 10 is 100. And what times itself will be m to the 40th? Well, m to the 20th times itself would go back to m to the 40th. And the square root is gone, right? That's what a square root does to something. It says what times itself will be 110. And what times itself will be m to the 40th, m to the 20th. And so there we go.